Hey guys, have you ever imagined transforming your life completely with simple but extremely powerful habits? In today's video, we will reveal 8 fundamental habits that promise to improve your finances and give you the freedom you so desire, according to Millionaires Robert Kiyosaki, Harv Eker, and Jack Ma. Do you want to know how to save without feeling like you're depriving yourself of something? Or how to make your investments reflect directly on your everyday life? Stay tuned because these tips are true game changers capable of taking you and your family to the next level. Don't miss out, but before we continue, remember to subscribe to the channel and like the video to stay updated. Your likes and subscriptions contribute to the growth of the project, and as the project grows, I can bring you more interesting videos. Agreed. Thanks for the support. Let's continue. When it comes to boosting your income or wealth, what you often need are smart habits and tweaks to your daily routine. Success is a skill that can indeed be developed, as Harv Eker emphasizes in his book, The Secrets of a Millionaire Mind. He asserts that if you want to be an outstanding golfer, you can learn to be one. If your dream is to be a successful pianist, you can definitely learn to play the piano. Similarly, if your goal is to become wealthy, you can learn how to do that. We are creatures of habit, and many of our routines happen almost automatically. If you want to learn to become wealthy, to better manage your money, and to foster prosperity, consider making some updates to your lifestyle. Like it or not, there are 2 forces we need to manage in order to make progress in life: health and money. Some say financial dilemmas will always exist, but the good news is you can choose between problems due to lack of money or having too much. So let's move on to the 8 smart financial habits that will help you manage money better, as per Millionaires Robert Kiyosaki, Harv Eker, and Jack Ma. Habit 1. Think in annual terms. Instead of reviewing your finances month by month, start envisioning them over the span of a year. That's because a month is too brief a period to make really sound decisions. For instance, rather than thinking the rent costs $1,000 per month, consider that it sums up to $12,000 for the entire year. Similarly, if you spend $700 on food in a month, it means your yearly spending on food amounts to $8,400. Doing this kind of annual computation aids you in gaining much better control over your expenses and income. If you notice that you spend $10,000 a year on food, you will see that saving or spending an extra 10% in this category makes a big difference. This type of vision helps you make more consistent and effective financial decisions. Habit 2. Value the advice and company of the people around you. After all, we absorb a lot of what comes from those close to us. There's an idea many people take from their school days, which is that you have to fend for yourself. For example, here's a funny example. Imagine you're taking an exam and you decide to team up with a classmate to share and exchange knowledge and help each other pass. If the teacher catches you, it's possible that you or both of you will fail. The problem is that the educational system often discourages teamwork, which makes us grow up thinking we need to do everything alone. But it's important to remember that our ability to understand and learn new things is closely related to the people who give us advice and share their knowledge with us. 3. Make it a point to save at least 10% of everything you earn. This may seem very basic when it comes to personal finance, but surprisingly, many people still don't put it into practice. The most common reason people give is that there's no money left over to save at the end of the month. The idea here is that regardless of how much you earn, you commit to keeping at least 10% of each money inflow. This saved amount can then be used for investments or even to start your own business, aiming for financial freedom in the future. What's better? It's better you pay yourself first. The money came in at the beginning of the month, you already pay yourself. If you get an extra one in the middle of the month, you already get the 10%. Habit 4. prefer to buy less, more choice, or better. It isn't the same to have 3 pairs of shoes of average quality than to have only 1 pair, but of excellent quality. Of course, usually what's of better quality costs more, but here the main issue is not the price, but rather the quality. When you choose to buy the best you can, 2 things happen. First, you end up buying less. Second, this means saving money in the long run because high quality products tend to last longer and don't need to be replaced as often. Habit 5. Avoid having debts that you can't repay. For example, if you're thinking about buying a car and you need to pay installments, consider whether you can really afford to take on that debt. If it's possible to pay in cash, great. If not, it might be time to reassess that need. Another common mistake is poor credit card usage. Talking to an economist, he'll likely suggest that using the card and paying the bill in full early next month might be advantageous. That's because you can benefit from points, discounts, miles, and other perks without paying interest. However, in reality, a lot of people end up not doing that. The day comes to pay the bill and the money isn't there, creating a vicious cycle where the salary is used to cover the card and then the card is used again, exceeding the limit. The role of a creator is to make content for people. Record, edit, post, and monetize. Life of struggle, right? Bye. Habit 6. Maintain a financial balance. It's critical to budget and keep tabs on your spending. Have you ever taken the time to analyze how much of your money goes to education and how much is spent on more superfluous things like going out to bars, restaurants, and parties? If you say you value education, but at the end of the year you find out that you've only invested $200 in it, it may not be as much of a priority for you as you thought. On the other hand, if you say that going out to bars is not essential, but when you check your accounts you see that you spent $1,000 on it, it is a sign that these outings have a greater weight in your life than you imagined. Keeping track of your finances and making monthly budgets will show you the reality of your habits and help align your expenses with what really matters to you. I've already made a video on how to set up your monthly household budget. Leave it in the comments below. Rodrigo, send me the direct link I sent you. It would be easier for you. Just remind me in the comments. Habit 7. Allocate 10% of your annual income to invest in yourself. It is crucial to learn to invest a portion of what you earn in your own growth, be it in your health, counseling, training, education, among other things. Give special attention to health and education, as these are areas where you usually get a significant return over time. Habit 8. Set aside 10% of your budget for personal pampering. We deserve it. After following the 7 habits, for sure, we deserve to reward ourselves in the 8th. Allow yourself to use that part of your money to enjoy some luxuries. Doing this can transform your relationship with finance and bring a sense of abundance to your life. These 8 habits have ended up becoming fundamental pillars in my life, taught by Robert Kiyosaki, T. Harvey, and K. Jakima. They can truly transform your personal finances. If you start implementing them, believe me, your life will start to change. Leave your ideas and questions in the comments. I would love to talk about the video's topics. If you like the video, like, share, and subscribe. Suggestions for upcoming videos are popping up now. It makes perfect sense for you to watch them. I'll see you in the next video. See you later.